Hello there. Today I want to tell you about a principle that I realized. No, not a principle. Just a fact that will change your view on yourself and on everything that you believe. And that is that we can't be sure that something is true. Because we can't really know what the truth is. There's somewhere out there, there's the truth. But we can only perceive things and interpret them. And what is the probability of interpreting the things right? It's almost impossible. Surely know some things that you interpreted the wrong way. And it happens all the time. And the most obvious situations are with other people. Because they are interpreting things like you, and you are interpreting them. And this can lead to misunderstandings and so on. And most people don't know about this. They don't know that they are interpreting all the time, everything. Your view too, everything that you see. Your brain is interpreting this. It can be that it's completely different than it looks. But we are used to it. We have lived a life like this, experienced the things for such a long time that we are used to it. It has become a fact to us that the things are like this. But they don't have to be like this. They could be completely different, but we perceive them as they are. Now, what can we learn from this fact, from this insight? We can try to live more... we can try to live more conscious. Like, we always think about the fact that we are interpreting things. And this can help you in difficult situations. When you get into a thinking loop, downward spiral, just because you interpreted one thing the wrong way, like worse than it really is. And this also happened to me this week. Like, I interpreted small actions of people as something way too big. But in the end I realized they didn't mean it like that, and so this happens all the time to me and most likely to you. But it is also likely that you didn't really realize it until yet. So try to live as conscious as possible and realize when you're interpreting things, because then you can see or double check if you're interpreting it too harsh or the wrong way. And it just helps to question yourself if you think that something is true, that you can't change something about this. It helps you to change your opinions. And this is a huge problem in our society, because there are so many people that think that what they think is true. That if somebody says something different, that they are wrong. But that isn't the case. It is just a different interpretation, or even a different intention. And if you can't see that, then you will be a slave of your own interpretation, a slave of life. And it isn't a problem, like the biggest problem. It also has good points about it, because of that fact that we are interpreting things, we give value to things. And this also from biology, we have give value to food and so on. And like different life forms wouldn't give that value to these things. If you would look at it very objectively, then it doesn't make sense to give like value to a picture, and then now it is worth hundreds of millions, even though it doesn't give you anything. But that is like the human specialty. It's just we give value to these things because of the system we are living in. But we shouldn't take that as like granted, because it could be completely different. Now just observe your surroundings. You're just a person in the world, and like everything that you think about society, it isn't really there. How many people do you see right now? It's not even close to the amount of people that are on Earth. And so these impacts are very indirect to you. And you are just believing in it, but you can also change your life, because you see that you have like a huge influence on your own life. So take action, do the things that you want to do, and don't like stay in a prison of your interpretation that you are only allowed to do this and this and that. You can do it completely different. You can change up things, you can start doing something now that you really want to do. And don't hold yourself back with your interpretation. That's just what I want to say. So observe yourself, what you believe is 100% true. Question these things, and if you have a hard time, question the things that you think are so bad, and take action if they are really that bad. So have a good day, have a good week, see you in the next video.